This video was brought to you by Markus Bil, Elbilmek, ABRP, Steurenberg, Kempower and Bilkomponenter. Yo, what's up? We are now sitting in the Tesla Model 3 long-range Highland, and in this video we're gonna test some camping in extreme cold weather. So yes, we have 96. Oh shit, I'm gonna fire up the. Man, I love. Okay, I don't know if you see it here, but I place a sexy button here and here. Yeah, kind of hard to see it. And then I have assigned them so that when I double click, I turn on and off a cabin light. But okay, so we are now on Saturday. Well, it's Friday night, but technically it's Saturday. Yeah, so we will start the test at half an hour past midnight. And well, no, it was minus 21 degrees Celsius. It shows minus 19 now. Yeah, it says minus 20. Okay, that's fine. It feels minus 25. And then during the night now. Okay, I don't know if you can see anything there. So it's going to be quite cold during the night. Minus 22, minus 23. We'll check out tomorrow morning. I will not camp in the car, but yeah, and then eventually it's going to snow. Yeah, I'm not sure how long I want to run this test, but I want to run it long enough for the battery to cool down. So yeah, we just went to the supercharger to top up. Actually, so we are at 96%. It's not too important to start with 100% right now. But what is important is that I'm going to reset in 1 minute. And then we will count here. We will see... no, wait, energy. Where the heck is it? Stationary. No, this energy here, the stationary here. We will see how many kilowatt hour we spend versus the time. Okay, let's reset. No, shit. Sorry for the clumsiness. Reset trip. Okay. We are now reset. I'm not sure if it makes any sense to reset anything in here. We don't care too much about that. We just use ScanMyTesla. And then look here. So even when it's minus 20 degrees outside, it's pulling only 500 watts or sometimes 1 kilowatt. So it's scavenging heat from the battery. We start with roughly 40 degrees Celsius in the battery. And it uses almost nothing, but this is why it's a bit, I can say, yeah, it's a bit unfair. Well, but you know, you can supercharge the car, and it doesn't even have to be to 100% like I did here. I was working in the car, that's why I just topped up. But you could charge to, let's say, only 60-70%, and the battery will be actually even warmer, 50 degrees. So we are not even starting with the best conditions. But okay, so what happens if I turn off the cabin lights and then, just curious, it should be really nothing, I suppose, but wait, what about the ambient light? We don't need ambient light. In case we're on a camp, yeah, let's turn off the ambient light. Zoop. Footwell light, we don't need that. Zoop. Okay, is there anything else we can, okay. Yeah, and then does that affect the consumption? No. Because LED takes almost nothing. But oh yeah, another thing I need to point out is that, wait, do we need to, which kind of distribution do we want? Like this, kind of like this, right? Keep it nice and warm in here. 21 degrees Celsius in here feels freaking hot, man. So I prefer 20 degrees Celsius. I just finished the trip now. I don't want to go in and out too much, but tomorrow morning I'm going to bring out the thermometer and we'll try to measure. But 20 degrees Celsius is plenty warm enough in here. Like, I don't know, man. Ever since I tested the car, ever since the day one since I picked up the Highland, I noticed that 21 degrees Celsius here is really warm. When I keep it lower, this makes me wonder, was the HVAC always tuned like this from Tesla? And then since the car maybe keeps it nice and warm, then suddenly it becomes too warm. I don't know, but okay, yeah. And if you check the thermal camera now, you will see that on that door, we have 16 degrees Celsius. Wow, towards here, 20, oh, come on, calibrating. What, really? Okay, that's where the air comes out, 27 degrees. Oh, this is nice and hot, look at that. Oh, I can't even see, it's too bright. It's like looking at the sun. Around 40 degrees Celsius, close to the air vents. Let me see, what about footwell here? 30 degrees. This is nice and toasty. That's okay. What about here? What about steering wheel? Steering wheel measures 26 degrees Celsius. What about center console? Maybe I put my my elbow there. Maybe try to get a good reading there. 25 degrees Celsius seems to be fairly even temperature. Oh, can you see that? Yeah. So, just like I said, you know, it is nice and toasty in here. What about on this side here? Yeah, you see 21 degrees. So, what? Oh, about A pillar. 19 degrees. Well, maybe further down here. Yeah, but it is nice and warm here. That's what I'm showing you guys now. Yeah, okay. I think we've seen enough. Yeah. So let's just leave the car overnight, and then we come back in the morning and see how it goes. It is now 10:20 in the morning. It is still freaking cold outside. So the Highland has been camping out here in the Highlands. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, let's check out. What does it look like now, huh? Oh, interesting. I forgot to use chill mode, but I think that doesn't matter when you are in camp mode. I should actually do a test of that. I think it only makes a difference when you are driving, not when you are in camp mode. But okay, whatever, you can set it to chill mode, no worries. But okay, when it comes to battery temperature, yeah, so now the advantage of that hot battery is gone, G-O-N. See, we have 1.5 to 2.5 degrees Celsius. This is just what we've seen before. Here, by the way, you have 73.8, almost 74%. That will normally display as 74% because Tesla actually rounds up the number. So as long as it's 73.5, it will show as 74. That also goes for other numbers. But you see here that it displays as 72%. Hey, can we get that big number here? No, but there is no snow crystal here. Interesting. Maybe because this is the LG, but oh yeah, I forgot to show that. You see here, we have the software update. This might possibly give me the matrix light. Oh man, let's make Tesla great again by giving it matrix lights. But okay, anyway, what we're gonna look for here is this. Oh shit, 17 kilowatt hour after 10 hours. That's 1.7 kilowatt hour per hour. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, so okay, it seems to consume roughly the same power as the other cars then. Wow, oh, that is proper cold. Minus 21, you see here. It shows as minus 21 degrees Celsius. So yeah, I'm not sure how long I want to keep this. But okay, I'll just come back maybe later today. It is now 10:30, which means that we've been running the test for 34 hours now. So it's been snowing since last night. And I'll show you that, oh, this is interesting, by the way. The snow here has different temperatures, so it has these flakes on top. The temperature has been rising. So I want to end the test right about now. But let me show you. Actually, the snow causes some higher energy usage because we suddenly need to melt snow. I think, yeah, I mean, water has quite high heat capacity. So when you have cold, well, I mean, snow hitting it, it then needs to melt everything. And then, yeah, so you see, I suppose this increases the consumption. Oh, can we even open the doors now? Oh, okay, we can. Oh shit. Okay, let's check it out. Oh, okay, yeah, as expected. ScanMyTesla. Sometimes this happens with the OBD update. This is OBD Link LX, by the way. I've been using for about 10 years now, or at least 5-6 years. So we're down to 23%. Yeah, we don't have to run it. You see, we have only minus 15 degrees Celsius. So driver drowsiness warning unavailable. Okay, and also for the record, some people claim that I have covered the cabin camera. No, I haven't. Yeah, I don't know why people keep assuming the wrong things here. But okay, so yeah, I have to look at some stats here. So you see 10:38. Okay. The temperature will rise now during the day, so I think this is a good enough sample. We don't have to run it all the way until it's empty, and you can see here that we should have roughly 79 kilowatt hour. I did the math and I calculated we actually average 1.6 kilowatt throughout the test. That is better than Plaid, but on Plaid run was a bit colder, but still the Plaid run was also cold, but also the Plaid run there was no snow. Here we have snow. I don't know how much this affects the consumption, but it could affect it in also a negative way. So I get the impression that maybe the Highland has lower consumption than Plaid when stationary. And then based on the 79 kilowatt hour here, I estimated that we can camp for roughly 49 hours until the battery is dead, DED. The Plaid survived for actually 43 hours. Oh shit, I pressed something. Okay. So it could even seem like this Model 3, even though it has a smaller battery, could survive longer. Or maybe if we did it side by side, maybe it would be the same, right? Now that is quite impressive in these cold conditions. But of course, if you wait until it is 0 degrees Celsius, it can probably survive for over 72 hours, maybe even longer now, since it seems like we have better insulation. And also, let me show you something else here. Also another thing here, let me show you here. I have kept it at chill ever since we switched it to chill. And that probably doesn't seem to change anything, because you see here that the temperature was lower initially, but then towards the end, the car had been pre-programmed to keep it at slightly higher temperature. So probably actually even wasted some energy heating up the battery. So you don't get any crazy limp mode. So yeah, I think we're done now with the test. So what should I conclude then with the Highland? It seems like, I'm not 100% sure, I'm not sure how to test this. It seems like the Highland has better insulation versus the pre-Highland. I remember especially when I owned that Model 3 from 2019, MC Hammer, you guys remember? That one, when I slept in the back, okay, I didn't sleep in the back here, but when I slept in the back, I could feel that it was quite cold in the back, especially in the trunk area. But when I slept in minus 10 degrees Celsius in the Highland, it felt a lot warmer. So unfortunately, I was not able to go to Folldal because it wasn't that cold in Folldal. So yeah, we just had to do this test now. But okay, at least we tried it, and it is good. The Highland is good when it comes to cold weather performance. The reason why it was a bit thirsty during 1,000 kilometer challenge is the preheating. So I mean, we can work it out that, okay, I can. It's quite simple math. Let me show you here. So let's say it was preheat. When it preheats, it probably sucks around 7 kilowatt, but it didn't do that all the time. But let's say in half the time it preheats, and so let's say if it would suck 7 kilowatt during preheating, so if it's half the time, then it's 3.5 kilowatt, 3,500 watts divided by 120 kilometers per hour. You see that it adds a lot of it adds 29 watt hour per kilometer. So you see here, for example, this drive, if it was okay, this is a short drive, but if you have a longer drive, let's say if you have a drive that, trip B, yeah, you see something like this, you know, this is more normal driving where we don't hammer too hard and we don't always navigate to another fast charger. We might navigate to home, and you see that we have 255. So if you add 29, or if you have 30, so that becomes 285 watt hour per kilometer. Plus that if it's cold outside, the air is more dense. It has more resistance, and it consumes more. Also, fossil cars will consume more. Especially, what was it again? It was that fossil car, that e-Power, Nissan e-Power. It consumed 13 liters per 100 kilometer when it was cold. But when it wasn't that cold, then it consumed less. It was like 7 or 8 liters per 100 kilometers. So the cold weather, even for fossil car, makes a significant impact because of physics. But it seems like at least the Highland, they have made sure that it is better insulated, so we need less heating for that part. And also the whole HVAC system, heat scavenging in Tesla, is highly sophisticated and really advanced, and yeah, it causes the consumption to be really low. At least if you're not navigating to a supercharger when it needs to preheat. But okay, one last thing I need to do is this software update. Oh, okay, let's check. I want to check now, because you can see here, lights. If you go here, we have just regular auto high beam. Let's software update and see if you get the matrix light. Okay, let's see, new software. Okay, I still don't have matrix lights. Next time maybe. Anyway, I think that's gonna be it for now. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, thank you for watching and talk to you later.